Yo guys, welcome back. And in today's video, I'm gonna go to the other side of the city. I'm gonna find a nice little park to sit at and then draw the sunset. And it's absolutely gorgeous today, bro. We're having a gorgeous week. And so I'm taking full advantage of it. So it took me a lot longer to get there than I expected. I think it was like an hour walk. But it was a beautiful walk. You can see the skyline, see the buses, and see some beautiful architecture. But I wasn't able to draw what I wanted to. Genuinely just so beautiful what you can experience if like you just go outside, man. Because today I wasn't sure if I wanted to go outside. I woke up, I was kind of lazy, I wasn't feeling that great. I came here like maybe 2.5 years ago. It's been a while since I've come here. And like, I was like, you know what, let me do something new today. Let me do something new. And I decided to just go to this park, which is on like the meridian between east and west or whatever. Kind of cool, and such a beautiful view of like all the buildings and all that. And when I first moved to London, I was super resentful about it. I was kind of angry that I had let everything go and let everything that I built behind, because it took me years to feel at home in my old little village. Like, moving to a big city and like in contrast is like there's just buildings everywhere, people, it's not quiet, you know. Like, I was really resentful of like moving here, and I didn't really know how to like fit in with people, and so I spent the first 3 years just hating it. And it's only recently that I'm actually starting to enjoy it, because I'm realizing there's so many beautiful things I can do here. And instead of like looking back to a time that, you know, no longer exists, like the past and all that, and being like, oh, I wish I was there, I have to actually start enjoying the time that I do have, you know. Because if I spend my whole life just being resentful and angry about things, I'll live a very angry and resentful life, and life does not have to be like that, you know. That's a choice, you know. It's a choice whether I enjoy my life now or whether I don't. And so yeah, I've been getting a lot better at trying to enjoy it and trying to get outside, trying to see what I can experience here, because chances are I'm not going to live here forever. And yeah, like, you know, you never know, man. If I leave this place and I didn't really experience it, maybe someday I'll look back and be the same version of me looking back on my, you know, past, if you get what I mean. Basically, I don't want to be resentful that I didn't live up my time that I did have here when I do end up going somewhere else. These are just some thoughts that I've been having right now. But life is truly beautiful. Life is truly beautiful. You have to enjoy the small things. You have to learn how to enjoy the small things if life is to be fun. Because if you don't find the small things in life, you don't end up enjoying the big things either. And I think it's really hard in today's day and age as well to like forget about like all the bad things happening in the world. Because I feel like a lot of headlines are like bad and all that. And that doesn't have to control your life. You know, that's stuff that you can't control anyways. The only way you can control is like how you decide to live your life. So yeah, and not to say that those things that are happening in the world are not a big deal. I think they're a big deal, but it's important to disconnect from it and not always look at all the bad things. Because if your life is only looking at the bad things, you'll end up starting to believe that, and that life is terrible. And life, yeah, for sure, life is not perfect, but it's never meant to be that way, you know? Life is meant to be imperfect so that you can find solutions to those new problems. And that's also something that I've been learning recently. It's just that I gotta take what I get, you know? So, yeah. See, I've also realized that if I want to make good friends, and friends that, you know, I relate to a lot, I have to go to places that I relate to, because I can't expect to be meeting the people that I want to be friends with in a bar, for example. That's not realistic. But maybe if I go on a hike, for example, I'll be able to meet people there. It's a different way of meeting people. Probably a bit harder because, like, you're not drunk and all that. But I don't know. At the end of the day, I have to start doing things that, like, have the same type of people there as me. You know what I mean? It's like, if I want people that enjoy nature, I should go to nature. And so that's why I'm in a park today. And I might not meet nobody today. You know, that's not how it works. But it's about going to those places consistently. That's something I really want to do, is go on more like adventures and things like that, because I think adventures are beautiful. And we need things to give our brain stimulation. And yeah, Either it's going to be scrolling inside all day and just being on YouTube and not really doing anything, or I can go outside and chase new experiences. I think that's maybe what I'm going to do for the next couple months, is try to chase a bunch of new experiences and try to see if I like it or not. Because that's the best way to discover yourself, is what you do enjoy and what you don't enjoy. And you can't figure that out inside, you know. And I'm glad that I'm getting outside more. I'm glad that I'm getting outside a lot more now, because the first couple years of living here are very miserable, because I was just in my room doing nothing. I think I was also just scared of going outside. I was scared of people at that time as well. But now I'm like, I don't really care no more, bro. I don't really care. People can judge me for being me, feel me? I don't really care no more. Because at the end of the day, I spent my whole life, like, living as not me, that I'm just like, it's just worth, like, just being me now, man. It's just worth being me. Because it's like, what's the point of being someone else and still not being liked, you feel me? No, it's not worth it, bro. And also, if you're yourself, you feel authentic, you know? The people who like you will like you for you, and the people who don't like you will not like you for you. So it's like, it's perfect, bro. Perfect. People don't like me, they don't like me, bro. But yeah, it's a beautiful day, bro. Sun is setting right now. It's genuinely just so pretty, man. Like, I love it out here. People just vibing, people sitting, enjoying the sun, bro. I like that. But yeah, man. It's just crazy everything that you can see when you actually just go outside. You know, there's so much to experience outside. Here are some videos I took before the sunset and during the sunset. Look, all the people are outside, all the Londoners outside. That's the thing about London, man. Everyone gets outside when it's sunny, and I respect that. So, to you watching this video, get off your phone. Get off your iPad. Get off your computer. Time to go outside. Time to chase some new experiences, because that is what life is all about. And yeah, on that note, I'll see you guys soon. See you guys next week. And yeah, I'm out. Peace and love.